I think we are back in action. It's been 4 months since my last video, and it's been a crazy couple of months with, you know, the virus and all that, and just being super busy at work. I'm sure a lot of you also had to deal with this at work as well, in terms of like pivots and all the new changes that need to happen and happen now. So I've been like super swamped for the past couple months, and just adjusting to the new normal. Not so much adjusting to working from home because I'm used to that, and we do get the opportunity to do so, but it's just that everyone is home right now, so everyone was on the same schedule, and it took some time adjusting, but I feel like I did really quick adjustments, as to making sure that, set work boundaries, and, especially with family members, because then they know you're home every day and they think they can call you every hour of the day. So happy that I have sorted that out. But I tried to start this video on Sunday, but oh my god, my arm is killing me. I tried to start this video on Sunday, and I actually filmed, but then when I look back at the footage, I realized that I had the camera on manual focus and I didn't notice that. So the video was just a little out of focus. So I'm just going to just recap what I said on Sunday. Hopefully I can remember what I was talking about, but I guess I can start with the sneakers that I opened on that video. Let me just put this camera somewhere because it's hurting my arm. Put on this tripod here. Okay, so first things first, this sweater that I have on, you're probably wondering, why does she have on a sweatshirt? Well, this sweatshirt is from my friend Patrice's Little Gems shop. She has a newsletter, Little Gems, and her newsletter is full of all the things that she learned the hard way, so we don't have to. So basically, in a nutshell, she gives advice in terms of career, money, home, anything, you name it. And she put out some merchandise last year. She put out a sweatshirt last year that did really well, and some t-shirts, and she's back for round 2. So this is the Summer Peach shirt. This is sold out, but I know she is working on more merch to come. DJ, what was that? What was that? You're turning up. I know she's working on more merchandise to come, but you can check it out, littlegems.co. I'll put the link down below so you guys can just visit her website. But anyway, let me jump into the sneakers that I had opened up on the video that didn't come out too well. But let me just put the stand up just a little bit more so you can see me. Okay, so first things first. I've been dying for a new pair of sneakers for the past couple of months. I haven't really figured out until now what it is that I really wanted. I'm more of a classic sneaker kind of girl, and then have at least one nice, interesting conversational piece in my closet that I can dress up or dress down. So I have the Nike Air Max 270 sneakers, the one with the hot pink bubble in the back from last year, I think it was, the year before. Michael had bought me those as a gift, and because I wanted those sneakers so badly. But anyway, I've worn those sneakers to death, and I told him just recently too that you got bang for your buck for those sneakers, because I wear them nonstop. They're so comfortable. I can wear them with so many different things, but I wanted a new pair since I love them so much. So I finally came across these. Well, not finally, I've seen many versions of this sneaker, but I never saw a style that I liked in the Nike 270 React. So I bought these guys, and they're so beautiful. I posted a picture on Instagram this past weekend, and so many people were messaging me which sneaker is this one. So I will put a link down below because it did take some searching on Instagram. It did take some searching on the internet to find this pair in my size, and I think it was my cousin that ended up finding it for me, and she sent me the link. But I'm so happy to have them, and I just feel like I can dress these up this summer. I can dress them down. I can wear this with a black nice sundress. I can wear this with like denim shorts or like jeans or whatever, but these are just a nice to have for me that I'm going to wear over and over, and I feel like I'm really going to get bang for my buck. And just on that topic of buying bang, just on the topic of like shopping in order to get bang for my buck, I feel like over the past year, and even prior to that, but more so within the past year, my approach to shopping has changed a lot, and that has also impacted the way that I look at my business as well. I don't buy just to buy anymore. I feel like I did a lot of that in my 20s. I am in my early 30s now, but I did a lot of that in my 20s, and what ended up happening with a lot of the clothing that I had, I either wore it once or maybe not wore them at all because I was just shopping based on like impulse, right? And I'm not saying that I don't do any impulse shopping at all, but if I am going to do some kind of impulse shopping, it's because I want to treat myself to something, but I also still look at the item and make sure that, okay, what kind of vibe is this giving me? How does this make me feel? Is the price worth it? How much wears can you get out of it? How often can you wear it? Other than how much wears during a season, can you wear it past spring? Can you wear it past summer? Can you wear it past fall? So I ask myself all those questions before I actually hit buy now or add to cart on something. So I've been really rethinking my business and my business model, and obviously the DNA of the business of Cover This Out will definitely stay the same, but like what is offered will be so much different now. And I've been working on that, and with COVID happening, it kind of like delayed some things on my end as well. It became more difficult, especially as I am trying to go into production. Well, not trying, I am in production, and it's been a lot, especially kind of when you're like handling your business on your own. But anyway, I say it all to say, I share things on Instagram stories, things that I buy here and there. I didn't really think that people really liked when I share things like that. I say that just because you know somebody likes something based on like the response that you get, if they actually respond to your story or ask a question, whatever, so you know what they want to see. But someone did mention to me, well, a few people, like, oh, I like when you share stuff because like I bought so many things that you have mentioned, and I'm like, okay, well, good to know that people do like that stuff and actually appreciate it, because that's how I come across a lot of the things that I buy. A lot of the recommendations that I end up looking into, it's stuff that's been referred by other people. Not to say that I don't come across things on my own too, I do, but it's always nice to see someone else's experience with something, so you kind of have that kind of review in a sense. So I'm thinking of, I don't know the best way to execute this, whether it's unboxing on YouTube or doing it on Instagram stories, or, drum roll, creating a newsletter with just my favorite things, and I'm just trying to figure out how I'm going to curate that. But I'm happy to hear suggestions as to the best way to do this, so I can figure it out, because I really want to I just want to be able to share as well. So trying to figure that out, haven't figured it out yet. And in terms of figuring out a name for it, I really don't know what to title this, and it won't be as frequent. It'll probably be like once a month, because again, I'm the new me. I don't shop so often. I shop with purpose. So it just has to give me a vibe. It just has to give me a feeling. It has to, whatever vibe I want to get from it, whether it's a household item, a clothing item, what have you, it just needs to make sense, and it needs to go with my lifestyle and how I want to feel, and it must have more than one purpose and more than one function, and the price has to be right. So that's my approach to shopping. Maybe we can call it a vibe with A, who knows? And if the reason why that comes up to mind is because I actually brought that up to my cousin, because I do also have a hashtag on Instagram called a look with a, which is basically my outfit of the days, which are kind of like not happening as frequent because during COVID our mirror fell and broke. Long story, but once I order a new mirror, we will get back on that a look with a business. But anyway, let's think about the execution of that. But on to the next thing is that we are finally going to finish decorating this apartment. So as I like to say, I feel like it's been a year since we've been here at this point, and I feel like what we have in the apartment are the bones, like the things that we absolutely needed. So we have our bed, we have the counter chairs, we have our couch, we have a TV, the things that we did not get yet, and we do plan on getting, but being that we did take our time, we're able to see what's needed and why, and what kind of furniture piece is needed or why. So for example, obviously we need nightstand tables. Now there's so many different versions of nightstand tables, whether it's 1 drawer, 2 drawer, no drawers. We need 2 drawers and the nightstand table. I feel like both Michael and I both have things that we can fill in each drawer. So we did come across a two drawer nightstand options that we are looking into, and we're waiting until 4th of July to see if it's going to go down in price, and then we'll buy it. And that's another thing that we do. We did the same thing with our couch last year. We bought it 4th of July at the Macy's outlet here in Jersey, and we got a good price. So I like to buy our big ticket items during sale season and just search for it prior to sale season. If the nightstand table doesn't go down, it's not too bad because the prices isn't that bad. I did post on Instagram last year a nightstand table that I thought was really cute from CB2, but I can't really bring myself to pay $400 for each nightstand table, and we need 2, especially as, like, you know, yes, this is our apartment, we live here, whatever, but in my mind it's just like, okay, somewhere down the line a house will be in place. So I rather put more of those kind of investments in saving up for a home and maybe investing in nicer pieces when we do get a house. But for now, we can just have, like, you know, good quality but affordable pieces in this apartment, and then when we do have a home, it will go in one of the rooms of the home. So just being very conscious about what it is that we're buying and why, and the prices that we're paying is super important. So what we're going to do is take you guys along that journey of step by step of decorating the rest of the apartment. We do need a dining table. I think I did mention that in a previous video, but I really want to start in the bedroom first and just get that out of the way. I do have some stuff that I bought from Amazon as well that definitely needed to have, and I'll show you that. And then we just need to finish up the guest/office space as well. But hopefully we can also bring you up to speed on the East Orange property that Michael was working on. I have to talk to him about that as to how he can show you guys, because I probably won't be going up and back and forth with him, maybe once or so, but he can bring you guys up to speed on that, but I'll see. But yeah, that's what we have been up to, and I think we can, like, hop into the Amazon haul and I can chat some more about anything else. So let me just get this box. Okay, so for all the germaphobes out there, this box has been sanitized. We don't have time for COVID, okay? COVID had already affected our families. We don't need any more of that. So anyway, so as I mentioned, actually let me just bring the chair closer to me. This might be easier. Okay, so as I mentioned, I bought a couple of things from Amazon, and a lot of it is stuff that we definitely needed for a very long time, or even as of recent when I realized certain things like, oh, why don't we have this? Oh, this would have made my life so much easier. So again, shopping with purpose. So I'm just gonna go through this box, and hopefully some of the items in here are helpful to some of you. I'll put links down below if that is helpful. Let me just zoom this in just a little bit. Okay, so first things first is we have a garbage disposal in the sink, and after a while it starts to smell. And I came across this, I've been doing like the DIY things, like putting apple cider vinegar down there to, like, you know, cleanse it a little, whatever, soap, whatever. But I came across this BuzzFeed article, and they had this listed in the article, and I'm like, oh, let me just try this brand. So basically, this is the Glisten garbage disposal cleaner. So I got this on Amazon. I think it was, I don't know, I think it was like $6 or $7, I can't remember. But it's a bleach alternative foaming bleach alternative foaming powder. So you just drop it into the sink and just turn the water on, and it just cleans it for you. Easy does it. I can't wait to put this in the sink so we can smell like we have a brand new sink. Anyway, this is the next one. I opened this already actually just to look at it. So when I've been cleaning the counters, whatever this may be, I've been using, we had a cloth that I used and I threw away. But other than that, I've been using paper towel, which is wasteful. And obviously using paper towel, you can't really clean the way it is that you want to clean. So I came across this cloth on Amazon that had this in the corner here. Where is it? It has this scrubbing surface here where you can just put your finger in and just scrub, so that gets rid of like the grease and grime that's like hard to get off when you're cleaning. So I really like this. I should have bought 2 of them, but super helpful to have this, and it's machine washable. So this is something else that I definitely needed in this kitchen, and it will make cleaning such an easier process. So that's that. Then we got this spray bottle. So back to shopping with purpose. This one spray bottle is going to do a lot for me. I'm going to spray my hair this summer with water with this. That same water is going to be spraying the plants. Same water to spray my face whenever I need to be refreshed. One thing, multiple uses. The only thing is, this was $11, so the mechanics in this pump better be like on point, because in my mind this was $5. But fine, $11. I bought it. I think it was $11 if I'm not mistaken. But I think this is good to have on hand. So glad I have this, and wish I had it much sooner. Next thing is trusty Dr. Bronner's soap. I usually get the peppermint one. I didn't get the peppermint one this time because I want to bathe DJ with it as well. And as you know, that this can be used for multiple things. Some people brush their teeth with this, some people bathe their kids with this, some people wash clothes, dishes, wash their hair. I just love to have something on hand that is multi-purpose. So this soap is one of them, and I am going to be using this very soon. Next thing is a mini tripod. So this is not really a household item, but it's something that I definitely needed, especially if I'm going to be continuing on this YouTube journey. And on top of that, Michael and I love to travel, and we have so much camera equipment. So he has a drone, I have all the cameras, like all of the cameras. So I think this is very handy for when I am vlogging, especially if I want to hold the camera up. I was holding it earlier and it was hurting my hand, so this will make my life so much easier. But it's also a tripod that you can just put on the desk or the table, whatever. This would be so good for when I'm doing videos in the bathroom finally, when I like kind of want to do like makeup routine, stuff like that. So happy to have this. Should have had it for a long time, but it is what it is. Next thing is, this. Well, actually, this is only some of the stuff. This is only some of the stuff that I bought from Amazon. I think by the end of this week I should have the rest, and maybe I'll show you guys as they come in. But the next thing I do have is these handles for the cast iron. So you just slip them onto the cast iron handle so that they don't burn your hands when you're holding it. Because I have an oven mitt, and I noticed that the oven mitt is kind of wearing off a bit. So when I use my cast iron and I'm putting it in the oven and taking it out, I can feel the heat through the mitt, and I'm like, this is a no-no. I don't want to burn my hands. So got these guys on Amazon. I think they were like $5 or $6, maybe $7. But I think this is super, super good to have on hand. Next thing is just a memory card, because I've been using Michael's memory card in my camera. Don't tell him. So now I have my own. Definitely needed that. Then the next thing is shower liner for the shower curtain. We have a shower liner on our shower curtain right now. I know, sorry for the background noise, I have the camera by the window, but we have a shower liner on the curtain right now, and I know you can just like wipe it off to clean it, but I really don't want to go through that, to be honest. Maybe this one I'll clean it that way, but I just want to throw that one out and start fresh. So got that on Amazon as well, definitely needed that. Then we also got, the blackhead remover toolkit. So this is it. I don't know if this camera's gonna focus. There we go. So as we all know, things are slowly opening back up and some things are closing right back down. I don't know when's the next time I'm going to have like a professional facial, and I'm very much into skincare, and I'm going to start taking more matters into my own hands. I've already taken my manicures into my own hands. I bought the UV light and the gel to do my gel manicures, so I've been doing that, and I've been loving it. So I don't think I will mind doing my own facials, but not to say I won't ever get a facial again. But I bought this toolkit just to, like, you know, clean out our pores or whatever whenever I'm doing my Sunday routine, my Sunday skincare routine. So I feel like this is good to have on hand. I think it was like $10 for this. Could be a little less, I'm not sure, can't remember. Then the next thing is these brushes for when I'm cooking. Right now, right now I've just been using my hands to, like, you know, season and put oil on like fish and stuff like that, and I feel like this brush can come in so handy with like the proper application that's needed on food when you're cooking. So got these, definitely needed them. I have them in 2 sizes. Let me just show you. This is the bigger one, this is the smaller one, and they're rubber. So definitely needed this for a while. So I'm happy to have this now. And then lastly in this box, we got some bed sheets. So as I said, we are going to finally get this bedroom together. I can't wait. I know I'm going to be stressed in between, but the sheets that we have currently, the colors that we have, I really don't, is not giving me the vibe that I want in our room. Going back to vibes and shopping with vibes. There's something about white sheets and white bedding that just feels so clean and so pure and like crisp. I just want that feeling for summer. I want to jump into a fresh, pure white bed. And we've been going back and forth with whether or not we should get white bedding or not, and Mike is like, no white, and I'm just like, okay, fine. So we got like this off-white kind of like bed set, but I really don't like it. Again, the vibe that I want to feel from it is not giving me that, so I got the white sheets. And actually, on top of that, okay, this is actually not from Amazon. I bought this from, I think it was Bed Bath & Beyond. So this is the Natori bed set, the mini comforter set that I got. It comes with 2 shams and a comforter. Now, I was going to just see how this looks on the bed. I wasn't sure if I was going to keep it or not, but I think Michael misheard me when I said don't throw away the box yet, along with the receipt that was in the box, because I wanted to just see if I liked it, and if I didn't, I would have returned it. Let me just zoom out a little. Yeah, I would have returned it, but I'm just hoping for the best. Not to say I just can't buy a box and return it if I didn't like it. I just don't want to go through all of that. I have enough going on right now, but I think we're gonna like it. I think it's going to look nice on the bed, and I really like the texture of it too. We just have to make sure that we keep this clean, and what I mean by that is DJ cannot hop on the bed. He's actually not allowed on the bed, but sometimes he would just, like, if I don't get up in the time that he wants to get up, he would just hop on the bed, and who knows what his paws might be looking like that day. I wipe him every time we come from our walks, but you just never know. So I'm gonna try to keep this clean. I'm excited for this white bedding. I think it's going to really uplift the room and just feel more like this is gonna be amazing. I can't wait. But yeah, that is it for the Amazon haul that I have here, and I will link everything down below so you guys have access to it. And as the other items come in this week, I will show you guys what's coming in. I ordered a new kettle. What else did I order? Oh, another thing I want to get is a soda stream. Now, I'm not big on soda, but I am someone that drinks seltzer so often, and I go through a case of LaCroix in less than a week, and I just thought about how much times I'm buying seltzer or Perrier or whatever, and how quick I go through it. I'm spending way too much money on it. So I think if I can just make it on my own, it would be much cheaper for me in the long run. So again, going back to how I shop and making sure that I'm getting bang for my buck and I'm spending my money wisely, I want a soda stream. So I'm toying between the black one or the white one. I have been watching some reviews on YouTube to see how it works, and there's two different ones. One is like the one tap, and the other one has 3 different levels of carbonated water that you can put in. So I'm going to look at that and see which one looks best. And guess what, guys? I'm gonna buy it on 4th of July because I know one of these retailers is gonna have to have a sale. So that's that. So I'm excited about that. And that is it for today. Today is Wednesday. I'm finished with my work day. We actually are off tomorrow and Friday in honor of the 4th of July holiday, which a lot of us may have canceled this year, but excited for the long weekend ahead, and excited to rest and get some content out there for you guys. But comment below and let me know what you want to see, any questions you may have, and I am happy to be back. And actually too, oh my god, it's raining again. Actually, a friend had a camera that he doesn't use, and he knew that I was doing like these YouTube videos, stuff like that, so he also sent me a camera. Man, it pays to have people around you that really believe in you and will help invest in you in some kind of way. So he sent me this camera, and I'm so excited about it. So maybe I'll just play with this for the rest of the evening until the rain stops. But this is the Sony 6000, basically like new camera. Hooked me up with the lens, battery, charge, everything. So I'm going to learn how to use this bad boy, and nobody can tell me nothing when my videos come out, okay? No, I'm joking. But I'm excited to learn how to use this camera. So let me spend some time doing that. And now my mom is calling me, so I will talk to you guys later. Hello.